Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and remember guys, this is for adults. Guys, don't forget to check me out on Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest to find all the photos that you want of these videos. What's up you guys, it's ZacJacDan back with another top 10 list. This time we're talking about the top 10 most wanted G.I. Joe classified series from Hasbro. Now I did this list back in November 2020 previously, so there were some that actually were on my top 10 list last time that have now been made by Hasbro, thank goodness. So here was my previous list of 10, 9, 8 with Wetsuit, Spirit, Dr. Mindbender, 7654 with Shipwreck, Sergeant Slaughter, Xamot and Tomax and Major Blood, and then 321 with Storm Shadow, the Bat, Battle Android Trooper, and Serpentor. So that was my top 10 most wanted back in November 2020. Again, there it is, November 2020. You had your Spirit already made, Major Blood, Storm Shadow, and Bat. So that is 4 out of my top 10 that have been made by Hasbro, thank goodness. So here's that Major Blood, what he looks like. What they did for us, it was a Cobra Island, so it was kind of tough to find originally. You see all the weapons and stuff he comes with, the helmet comes off, that busted up face. Really nice looking figure that they gave us there. Good artwork on the side as well. You had your Spirit here with Freedom, comes with the Eagle as well, all kinds of weapons here. Knives in the chest there. Spirit has his wings down and out, so you have 2 different versions you can put up. And our Storm Shadow, all kinds of weapons in his back as well. Got the hood you can put on him as well if you wanted to. Bow and arrows, swords, katanas, whatever you want to call them. Here's with the hoodie up. So those 2 are really cool figures that we finally got with the G.I. Joe Classified of Storm Shadow and Spirit. And the Bat is the other one. This was my number 2 last year. So it's definitely an army builder for me. Nice artwork as well. All the accessories that go on him, the chest plate there that can come on and off. One cracked, one uncracked, and then of course the plate under it can show off the mechanisms underneath it. Of course I will not have the faceplate on there because I want mine to show those mechanisms. You got the battle damage head as well. So why am I doing this video? Because we are getting a Fan First Friday tomorrow or today, whatever day you're listening to this, January 21st, 2022, 11 a.m. Hopefully we'll see some of these reveals that I'm about to go through here in this live stream. Fingers crossed, right? So here's some stuff that's on their website for Hasbro. Still have not seen these made yet with Doc, Chuckles, Helix, Ripcord, Rock and Roll, Sci-Fi, Stalker, Wild Bill, General Hawk, Dusty, Jinx, and CoverGirl. So I'm sure one of these days these will probably hit, but don't know if any of these are going to make my top 10. What do you guys think? And then for Cobra, you got your Buzzer, Ripper, Road Pig, Sand Scorpion, Scrap Iron, Torch, Zorana. So that's a lot of Dreadnoks there, and then your Tomax and Xamot. So again, what do you think? Is any of these going to make my top 10? And would they make your top 10? So here we go with Dusty. As honorable mention, he did not make my top 10. But Dusty would be a really cool one to see. I like the hat on him with the goggles. I think he'd be a really nice looking G.I. Joe classified figure, but he did not make my top 10, and that's because they excited me with a figure that they did this year. That's right, you guys know it. They gave us a deluxe Croc Master. And this guy looks amazing, so it got me thinking. If you're going to give us Croc Master with this massive Croc, the baby Crocs as well, why not just try to go a little bit further out there with some of the Joes I'm going to choose on my top 10 list. So this figure is awesome, and I cannot wait to get this in my hand. This kind of made me decide that this is the direction I'm going to go with my 6-inch G.I. Joe Classified, rather than going with the Super 7 G.I. Joe 7-inch scale Ultimates. Still going to try to get them in hand, but we'll see. But this Crocmaster and Fiona is spectacular. So my number 10, because of the craziness and Crocmaster coming with Fiona, I'm going to go with another crazy Dreadnought here with Naugahyde with Clyde, the Warthog. This was one of my favorite figures growing up. I love figures that actually came with animals like this, and he had so many accessories that he came with as well. So that is going to be my number 10 this time, is Naugahyde with Clyde. Again, with another crazy one at number 9, I'm going to go with Big Boa, the Cobra Trainer. This guy would be crazy. Why not get a guy with boxing gloves and a Joe bag there, a Joe punching bag? This is just a custom here on the side. Why not? You know, Big Boa would be a really cool one to see with G.I. Joe Classified. At number 8, definitely made my top 10 last time. Still going to make it this time with Wetsuit. I think a Wetsuit figure, in my opinion, is definitely one of the most wanted figures for G.I. Joe. Let me know if you guys feel the same way, or if you'd rather have one of the other divers in the G.I. Joe line. Wetsuit, though, was my favorite of the seals. At number 7, definitely one of my favorites. Gotta have another one here with an animal on his shoulder with Polly. Gotta have our Sailor Shipwreck here. Yes, I think Shipwreck would be a really cool figure for G.I. Joe Classified. He'd be kind of basic looking, but again, with the bright blue colors, I think that would give some color to our shelf as well. And Shipwreck definitely have one of the best personalities on the entire G.I. Joe show. At number 6, another crazy guy with a crazy personality. Did not make my list last year, but I started thinking about it, and I think Bazooka definitely is a really cool one to put on my list for this year. So, what do you guys think? Would Bazooka be somebody that you're interested in seeing in G.I. Joe Classified? Again, with some bright colors to put on the shelf, I think this would be a really cool looking figure. At number 5, Quick Kick was on my thumbnail last year, but he did not make my top 10. Why is he on my top 10 so far forward this year? Well, Shang-Chi and all the popularity of that movie kind of got me excited for some Kung Fu. So thank you, Shang-Chi and Marvel. You've now got me excited to get a Quick Kick figure for G.I. Joe Classified. At number 4, Dr. Mindbender, one of the craziest characters on the G.I. Joe show. Always had his shirt wide open with his cape going. Dr. Mindbender. And he made one of the craziest villains that we ever saw with Serpentor, so definitely need a Dr. Mindbender figure with that crazy mustache. At number 3, speaking of crazy mustaches and crazy guys, and Serpentor, one of the guys that went up against Serpentor, Sergeant Slaughter. Now I know there's a Sergeant Slaughter that's come out there in another line. I think we still need it for the Classifieds. Just my opinion. I know that, especially since they can give us riders, why not just go ahead and get the Triple T with our Sergeant Slaughter as a riders and a figure coming along with it. I think that'd be a great figure. At number 2, I know this is cheating, but you can't have one without the other. So Tomax and Xamot 2-pack. We have not seen any 2-packs yet, except for the ones with the animals in them. I think this would be an awesome 2-pack for the first one that they do for G.I. Joe Classified Hasbro. So Tomax and Xamot is my number 2. And it makes sense, since they're twins, to put them at number 2, right? And at number 1, again this year, has got to be Serpentor. And if you're going to do Serpentor, again, just like I said with Sergeant Slaughter, let's put him with his Air Chariot. That'd be an awesome rider figure to come with Serpentor. And check out this custom on the left here. Perfect. This could be exactly what it looks like for G.I. Joe Classified and Serpentor. So guys, that's my top 10 list for 2022 of the most wanted G.I. Joe Classified series. What do you guys think? Is this something that you'd want? Is this the order that you want them in? Or are there other figures that you'd rather have on here rather than this top 10 plus our honorable mention? Let me know in the comments, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave any kind of comments. Hit that notification bell so you're aware of any new videos that I have. Subscribe to the channel if you're ever going to hit that thumbs up. And I will talk to you guys later. Guys, don't forget to check me out on Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest. You can find all the photos that you want of these videos.